Welcome to the podcast. Title Talk with Corey. Now streaming. Stand by.
In T-minus 60 seconds.
All right. Let's go. Good morning. Today's Monday, December 18th. Welcome to Title Talk with Corey. I got special guest today, Tony the Broker Serrano, joining me here, live in the studio.
Let's go.
We got the masterpiece. Here we go.
Feel me.
Woo. All right, man. Let's go. That's the masterpiece here. We got Tony the Broker here, live in the studio. Thanks for joining me, bro.
Thanks for having me,
Good
brother.
friend of mine, multi-talented, a very talented and gifted realtor, broker, and but a lot of people don't know that you got a hidden talent, man, and that you're cut from that West Coast hip hop tree, and
That's right.
yeah, man, we worked on some records together, and that's the masterpiece, man. You guys are gonna have to check that out. You can share that with people, right?
That's right. You can catch me on my Instagram handle at Tony the Broker. So if you'd like to hear the masterpiece, DM me, send me a message, and I'll gladly share that. Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, of course, man. Well, that was cut about 10 or 15 years ago now, right?
It's been a while.
Yeah, so if you check out that record, when you check it out, you're going to hear a little saxophone on that from yours truly, a little soprano sax.
That's right. The highly talented Corey Velasquez, title rep by day, professional saxophonist by night. Feel me? That's right.
Yeah, man. So it's exciting to have you here. You're big on social media, man. Like you've got a lot of positive energy out there, and I wanted to talk about, bring you on here, as we close out the end of the year. We got to go strong, so I need to bring a good motivational speaker on. No, you're more than that, man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
So, yeah, man. So, it's awesome to have you on and talk about. I'm gonna turn here because we're in the studio, we're together, and I want to be able to see you. I think that's kind of like I was missing.
Let's go. Mic check. Monday morning. Get your coffee ready.
Yeah. I'm blocking my face here.
We're about to get a little Christmas spirit, holiday
that's
magic.
Right, man. That's
Santa
right.
Claus is coming to town.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's go.
So we worked on some music years back, and then we did a Christmas record together, a little ditty. Not the Christmas song. It was This Christmas.
That's right.
That we did, and we had Jonah sing the hook on it. My son Jonah, and we're gonna post that up too, so you can check it out. But we're talking about doing, trying to see what we can cook up in the lab. Musically, do a little hip hop, jazz together, do some kind of Christmas thing.
That's right.
So we're gonna see if we can cook something up, put that out for you guys on social media. But then also moving into the future, man, I definitely want to get back in and do something cool, something original. We can put it out, actually publish it, get it out there,
Let's do it. Only one life to live.
Yeah,
Stay
that's
positive.
right.
Let's
that's
go.
right. So Tony, man, you've been doing real estate for a while, and you came from a musical background, obviously, and I know you were doing some stuff over at Universal, and you worked with a lot of people, coming up, and you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that connects us, a lot of people don't know, is that we go back in the days and we do music, and music is a universal language that connects us. So I worked at Universal Music Group. I was there for a minute, met a lot of great, amazing people, a lot of great artists, great producers, even working in the studio with Ed Gaudreau.
Yeah.
top of the line engineer.
Interscope, right? Interscope Records.
Interscope, that's right. So it's good times, good experiences.
That was awesome. I remember
Oh, yeah.
being there at Interscope Records, and we were there with Ed, and he walked us into the studio. And this is like if you're familiar with the area out there in Santa Monica, this is like a hidden studio. Do you remember that? It was because there's a lot of celebrities, come in and out of there. At the time, I think it was like Justin Timberlake. Lady Gaga had just recorded her album in there, and this is way back when she was like just coming out. She was hot, and I remember I took a picture of you sitting on this probably $5 million console, and what I remember about that studio was you had the big recording room, and then they had a club in there. For like after the, I don't know if I should be talking about this, but they had like a club in there for like at the after parties, for the Grammys and stuff. But one thing I remember, there was this big dance studio, and in the middle of the dance studio, there was just a bed. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
And so I was like, "What's up with the bed, man?" And they said it was Todd Averback, as an engineer there. Right, Todd?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, that's Tim's, man. That's Tim's bed." He's talking about Timbaland. So supposedly, he would come to the studio and he would work there for several months at a time, and then that's where he would sleep, right there in the middle. It looked like the dance studio looked like a basketball gym. Anyways, so that was an inspiring moment. That actually inspired me to move on and get into producing records.
Nice.
Because I've been a musician my whole life, but I hadn't actually got into making records. And at the time my son Jonah was coming up, which you've been like, honestly, you've been pretty much they pretty much call you uncle, man.
Yes.
And my kids. And so we started a little career with him. We started recording him, and now he's recording us.
Yes.
He's going to be producing us.
Basically passing the torch.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's going to be exciting. We're going to share with you guys in the, in the coming weeks. We're going to stay busy, and it's important to have, an outlet like that, anything creative. Whether you're into cooking or, whatever your thing is, it's important to stay, to have that extra outlet. But anyways, business, man. Let's talk about business. Let's touch bases at least on business.
Yes.
While we're here, what's I see you do a lot of motivating in and around the office. You're a very spiritual person, and I'm gonna cut this little music off, man. I think it's kind of weird. Anyways, but you're an inspiration to me, man. You bring a level of spirituality to everything, man. And even when we're just hanging out, we break bread together. We pray. And, that's important, man. So I wanted to get you up on here, see if you could, help motivate some of the people out there, some of the agents out there who are, trying to close out the year, and what can we do to help inspire people for the new year?
Yes. And first of all, Corey, I just want to say thank you for bringing me on.
Oh, man,
it's
of course, brother.
Definitely a blessing to want to take anything for granted. And, just the ability to be able to, be on your show and just reach out and to the people that are out there and just share, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all given a God gift ability, a talent, right? And as you mentioned, some people like to cook, people like to do music like us, artwork, whatever your passion is, whatever your gift is, make sure that you're utilizing it every day, because we never know when it's going to be our last breath. So live life to the fullest. Yeah. And for anybody out there that's thinking or second guessing themselves, well, should I do my talent? Should I put it out there? You know what? Do it. Because there's somebody out there that's waiting to hear you or see your artwork or whatever it is. Just be you. Just be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're always motivating someone, and people are always watching you without even knowing, right?
Yeah, man, and that's I think that's a huge part of like your success is because you do share that. You share that whether it's through music or even just your marketing stuff that you do that you put out there. You put that good energy, that good vibe, everything. Honestly, I've never seen an agent do the kind of stuff that you do in your videos, man. Like, I think people connect with that. You're very genuine in nature, and I think that's what it's about.
Yes.
When people are buying houses, they're making the biggest purchases they've ever made in their life. So it's about building trust, right? So you got to kind of show that side too, because people, they can sense BS, man.
Oh yeah.
So and
From
I
a
think
mile away.
you just don't. I don't get that from you at all, man. In anything you do, your marketing and you got a really genuine nature, and I think that's the key to it. Is just be real. Right?
Yes, just be you.
Just be you, man.
Just be you.
Right.
At the end of the day, there's people that are going to love you, people that are going to hate you or dislike you, but that's okay because we're not made to please everyone. If anything, it's the more genuine, the more real you are, people will either appreciate it or they won't. And it's okay, right? It's okay for those who don't, like or appreciate, whether it's your style or your persona, who it is, it's okay. But at least you get that respect that people know what they're getting. What you get, you see what you get.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's about, motivation and what my advice is to, fellow agents out in the business or anybody that's just starting out is just, have that bulletproof mindset that you're going to wake up in the morning. I always, use the analogy of being a soldier, right? You're going to lace up your boots.
Yeah. You're
going to be ready because it's a war that we're in, right?
Well, that's one thing that, just about every morning, man, I get a little text from you. It just says rise and grind, man.
That's right.
And
That's right.
it's like, let's go.
That's right.
And, so for me, I try to get on, I got this exercise bike here, at the pad. So I get on the bike, I hate to do it. I don't want to get up on there and start working out in the morning, but afterwards you feel good, right? You fire yourself up and you're ready to go. You get your mind straight. It's all about mindset, like you said,
Yes.
It goes a long way, man. So, I want to talk about, I know that you got like a routine every day, and I try to do the same thing, but, I'm one of those guys that, I'll tend to drift sometime. So I got to like write things out or have like a task thing, app that I use.
Nice.
Just to kind of keep me,
Yes.
keep my schedule going. What's your routine, man? Like, I know you work out every day, man.
Yeah, I definitely make it a point to, be consistent with the gym because like everything, it's all about discipline and consistency, right? Because just going once or twice a week, you're not going to be able to achieve the results you want. So as disciplined as it is getting up in the morning, using the restroom, brushing your teeth, it's being disciplined with having a consistent routine. So for me, say my prayer, do meditation, focus on the goals that are at hand, make sure I write down my goals because like everything, right? It's not just saying it, but it's writing it down and executing your goals. So going to the gym is important for me. I make sure I go to the gym and then just hit the phones, just prospect, like clockwork.
So that's what you're doing. You hit the phones every day?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Consistently in the morning, early bird gets around.
A lot of people don't want to do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people don't want to,
Well,
go to the gym, don't want to pray, just. But the key is having that discipline and that consistency to be. I look at it as mind, body, soul, and spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So the same way we must eat, we must drink, we must take care of ourselves physically.
Mm-hmm.
We must take care of ourselves spiritually, and make sure that we're fed and that we're grounded.
Man.
Yeah,
It's nourish you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I look at it like, hey, without God, I can do nothing. But with Christ, through Christ, right, I can do all things.
Hey. Amen.
So once again, in the spirit, of this season, it's just giving all honor and praise to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Yeah. So I make sure I do that every day. Attitude of gratitude, say my prayer, ask God for direction, ask forgiveness of sins, Want to be
Wow.
a blessing to all that I encounter. And like everything, right? There's going to be good days and there's going to be rough days. I mean, there's going to be, days where, hey, I wish there was 28 hours in a day that I could keep going. And there's other days that, man, I want to start over. I just want to end the day and start fresh. But you know what? You just keep pushing and keep going and accomplishing your goals.
Keep
and
grinding.
That's right. Keep grinding.
Yeah.
And so that's the advice is you got to have routine. You got to be disciplined. And, when no matter what you're going through, whether it's a personal challenge or a challenge in the business, you just got to keep going and have that mindset that I will not leave the office until I make something great happen. And, and then just, always asking God for wisdom because, our tongue can be a double-edged sword. So we could be a blessing to people. And at the same time, we can cut and hurt people without even realizing it. So,
words are important, man.
Absolutely. It's mindset.
Yeah.
It's being deliberate and intentional with your words, and not just in business, but in your personal life.
Yeah.
Just make it a point to always, what can I do to bring a positive word, or what can I do to be encouraging? Because, we all go through our struggles, right?
Yeah.
We all fight our demons every day. We all have our cross to bear.
Oh, for sure.
But the key is, when you get hit, like a soldier, you got to get up and keep going. So consistency, for me, is important in whatever you do. For me, it's being, once again, it's feeding my mind spiritually, doing my prayer, doing my gym workout.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. The body, mind, right? The soul, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's all important, I've been trying to get into like meditation and stuff too, just try to relax myself and clear my,
Yes.
my head, but working out every day definitely helps, and being around good, positive people.
That's right. You are a sum of the 5 people that you interact with. You are a sum of the 5 people that you interact with. So your circle, your inner circle.
Oh,
yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I got to say, brother, you're in my inner circle. So
hey,
you're one of those 5.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, no, I mean, you hit me up all the time, and you send me that. I'm not you're just a good person, man. You're a good friend, and you're a good person. You got a great heart. You got a big heart.
Thank you, brother.
And like
you
I said,
same for you, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. And that goes a long way. Especially like I said, it's about building trust with people in the business, and it's not all about dollars and cents. It's you're building relationships, and
that's right.
and you show that side to you, man. So that's awesome, man. So what's the game plan for 2024?
Yeah, 2024. Once again, got to lace up the boots.
We got to stop listening to the news outlets that are just.
Yeah, I mean, you know the fake news and negativity. The sky's falling.
Yeah.
No, I mean the thing is, you make out of your life or out of your day what you purpose it to be. You have to be intentional,
right,
about focusing on, is the glass half empty or is it half full? Right. Like everything in the business, right? Rates are high. What am I going to do? Real estate, should I buy? Should I sell? Should I wait? Do I listen to what I hear on this broadcast station, on this social media outlet? What do I do? And my advice to my clients out there is focus on the payment, right? Yeah. Don't focus as much as on the rate, but focus on the payment, right? Focus on, if my budget is having a monthly mortgage of $3,500 a month, whether my interest rate's at 3% or 13%, can I afford this payment? So the key is do what's best for you and for your family, right? And it all comes down to budgeting and not living beyond your means. So if I can tell you, hey, Corey, sense. Right? If you know what, I'm motivated, you want to buy a house, you're ready, and you're telling me, hey, Tony, the max I could do is $3,500. Guess what? I'm going to set you up, have a consultation with my team, with my lender. We're going to run numbers. We're going to take the loan application. We're going to look at your debt to income ratios. And once we get to that target of $3,500, then my job is to find you the right property that fits your budget. So the key for 2024 is putting buyers into properties, having them live the American dream based off of their budget.
That makes sense.
So focusing on the payment is what's key. So the key is, if you could afford that payment now, then get in right now, because tomorrow we don't know, right? We don't have that crystal ball.
If the rates start to come down, we're going to start to see I mean, it's been just a bizarre last few years. Rates go down,
Properties
val-
go up, right?
values are
Values
going to
go
go
up.
up again,
Yeah.
right? I mean, and they really haven't come down too much, have they?
Well, it's supply and demand.
Yeah,
Remember, there's so many new buyers, millennials that are entering the market to purchase.
right.
So because the lack of supply isn't there, that's what's holding our market steady. Because at the end of
Yeah.
the day, real estate is a necessity, right? You have to live somewhere. Either you rent
Right.
or you own. So real estate, it's pivotal. You have to live somewhere.
Hey, that's what I always say about doing the podcast. I've been because I call it's title talk with Corey, right? So every week I'm checking in with agents. Where that's my thing, check in
That's
and
right.
so we talk business, talk title, talk real estate, different, whoever escrow.
Yeah.
But I also have other people on too, athletes,
Yes.
and so
Yes.
because everybody's got to have somewhere to live,
That's
whether
right.
whether you're buying or leasing or
That's right.
So hey, it's life, right? We all have to live somewhere.
That's right. And real quick on that note,
Yeah.
I just want to give you a big shout out for you just had someone from that big UCLA player, right? With his foundation.
Yeah.
That
Brett
was
Hundley. Yeah.
right. Brent Hundley was an inspiration. So keep doing what you're doing
Oh, thank you.
because there's people out there that want to hear, and that's something that I do appreciate about what you're doing is that you're doing it outside the box. You're reaching out to athletes.
I appreciate that.
You're
Yeah.
bringing awareness in the community. So there's
Yeah.
there's people, not just myself, that appreciate what you're doing. So keep doing it.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, for that episode, so Brett Hundley, he has a younger, I think it's his younger sister. I'm not sure if it's his younger sister.
believe
His
that's
sister,
right.
his
Correct.
sister
Yes.
has epilepsy. She's epileptic, and so my daughter has epilepsy, and so that was that whole episode. I'm not sure which one it was, but if you go back and listen to it, if you know anybody who has epilepsy, check that one out.
That's
There's
right.
a lot of good information there. But my daughter, when she first started having seizures, man, you were there one time when she had like one of the first ones that she had.
I remember.
You remember that, huh? Yeah, and so since then, it's taken some time, man. It's taken some time as a family to learn how to just learn how to cope with that. To not freak out every time she does have a seizure, because having a seizure is very it's traumatic. It's an emergency. So.
Yes.
But you were there for me, man. You were there for the family, and you're always asking about her and checking in, man. I really appreciate that, man. They my kids look at you like an uncle, man.
Yeah.
And so
And that's what people don't know is the bond. It's family, right? And that's
it's family.
that's what
It's
we're
family,
here to
man.
do is just look out for each other, and that's another thing that kind of brings up a whole nother subject is family and the importance of, even though we're both in this crazy grind, this business of real estate that it has its challenges, but one of the key things on that note, talking about your daughter, is how much of a family man you are, and a lot of people don't realize the importance of, yes, we work hard, right? But what's the goal behind working hard is to provide for the family. That's something that's, it's sad, but in the society nowadays, right, you see the destruction of the family, and the key is keeping the family united and keeping the family together. And I've always seen you be a great provider, good husband to Liz and,
thank you, man.
and to the kids. and that's what I enjoy, coming over and hanging out, working in the studio. But the key, right, to all the work that we do, it's all about our family.
Yeah.
And that's,
No, man, it is. It
Right?
is.
Right?
Yeah, I just love hearing you talk, man, because you're very poetic, man. Like, I mean, obviously that that's that rapper.
Feel me.
in you, man. Feel me.
yes, sir. That's right. But
No,
and that's what I appreciate, and I'm sure a lot of people out there too, is that on your show, on your podcast, this is real life, right?
Yeah.
We're not just talking about the glitz and glamour and the real estate and the toys and the this, and look at my Lamborghini, look at this. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with having toys and being successful, and that's great, right? Because we should be able to, have pride in what we have. However, behind the scenes is real life. It's the struggle, right? And to be able to work hard and deal in a stressful business, but come home and being that family man and making sure that your kids are taken care of, the wife, that's the true definition of
Yeah.
the purpose of living life, right? So once again, keep doing what you're doing, Corey.
Oh, man.
You not only motivate me, but
Likewise,
there's
man.
a lot of people out there
I appreciate
that
that, man.
are motivating. So for me, I appreciate you having me on.
Oh, man.
And,
No,
you know,
man.
that's-
Hey, thank you. Thank you for joining me today, man.
Yes.
Thank you for joining me.
Yes.
We're gonna work on some stuff, man. We're gonna work on some music,
That's right.
and I'm gonna share some recordings with you guys. Some Christmas stuff that we're gonna put together this week. We hope to put something out in a couple of days.
Absolutely.
I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing that people don't know is that we enjoy doing music. Like
Oh,
music is
man.
our life.
No, yeah, man.
Right?
It's definitely it's just, yeah, man. I just love it. I love music.
Yes.
I love making music, writing
right.
tunes, and
Yes. Yes.
and it's awesome collaborating with with a hip hop artist too. I mean, you're a hip hop artist.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. I
And
appreciate
you're a broker.
good music. Yeah, it's
so-
it's a fusion of real estate with
Yeah.
music, with hip hop, with jazz.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's being able to blend hip hop with jazz.
Yeah.
And we appreciate the people that do appreciate that. But yeah, be on the lookout. You never know what's going to be cooking in the lab. But we did something a couple years ago. You may get a new song out within a couple days before the end of the year, we may put something out next year. You never know, but guaranteed for sure, you will see Tony the Broker Serrano and Corey Velasquez
That's
doing
right.
music.
That's right.
Be ready with my nephew Jonah.
Be ready. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, we got a lot of stuff working. I've been working with him for a couple of years, several years now, but we've been trying to put out some records. He's got a ton of records.
Oh yeah, very talented.
Kind of ready to go, but he just I need you to talk to him, man. 'Cause my wife, he drives my wife nuts because he's just like he's a perfectionist. So it's like everything, nothing is ready, and I'm like, man, it is ready, man. Put it out, put it out. So he's got like 20 tunes right now racked up that, he wants to get. I'm trying to help him publish his stuff, but I'm trying to do everything, man.
Yeah, and this is part of life, and you know what? He's very talented, and I mean, I've heard a lot of his music. The kid has talent, and be ready. You'll be hearing from 2024. You'll be seeing what's in store.
Yeah.
But once again, it's all about using that God-given ability and putting it out there. And sometimes it's easier said than done, right? We get caught up with
man.
work and with life, but the key is to be intentional.
Yeah.
But be ready. You're going to see Jonah coming out. You're going to see us doing our music. And once again, I'm not sure what your passion is for you that's out there. Whatever it is that you're passionate about doing, just do it. Just like Nike, just do it. Don't sleep on your talent. Don't wait. We don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't have the magic crystal ball. But whatever it is, just do it and make 2024 the best year ever. Don't procrastinate.
Yeah, don't procrastinate.
Sleep on your
That's the
talent.
thing,
right?
Exactly. I tell my kids that don't overthink it.
Yes.
If you just start thinking too much, man, you just never you're gonna put it off. You're gonna think of all these, and this could be with business or it could be with your hobby or whatever
That's right.
you want to do, man. You got to just do it.
Yes.
Just do it. Don't sit around and wait or procrastinate. Just do it.
Yeah, life's too short not to.
It is, man. We're all here and for a short time.
Yes.
And we've got to
live life to the fullest.
Oh, exactly.
Live life to the fullest. If it's in your power to do something good, do it.
Whether that's business, getting your real estate license, or
that's right. Yeah. If you're thinking about getting your career started, give me a call. I'd love to help you out. But whatever it is, remember, there's people that are going to uplift your dreams, and there's those dream killers.
Yeah.
And guess what? The dream killers will always be there, but you have to have that bulletproof mindset that if you say, I want to get my real estate license, do it. There's always going to be opposition. There's always going to be a lot of this and this and that and yapping and don't do it and the market and the time. But you know what? If you're passionate about doing it and you have that God-given ability, just do it.
Yeah.
That's the advice.
No, man, that's great advice
across the board.
Right, coming from a veteran out there, man.
Thank you, brother.
You're inspiring me, man. I know we've inspired each other.
Yes, sir. I mean, just for me to want to get back into music, you inspired me, brother.
Yeah.
I mean, you just had an amazing Christmas party.
Yeah.
I mean, amazing Christmas party, and just to see, how people enjoy, right? Enjoy just hearing, peaceful, relaxing jazz music, the saxophone, the band, and a big shout out to Bernard and Charles.
Oh yeah,
that
my other brothers.
Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. The La Familia.
Yeah.
It's just about using that ability and making it happen, and that's my advice for 2024 in the business and real estate. Whatever you're doing, double down. If you're knocking on doors, if you're prospecting, making cold calls, whatever your number is, if it's 20, do 40. If it's 40, do 80. If it's 50, do 100. But double down on your activities. That's whatever it is that you're doing. Keep doing it. Don't stop, and work twice as hard to get that result to achieve your goal.
Wow. I love it, man.
Monday morning. This is what
Monday morning. Let's go. Let's go. Well, we got to do this again, man.
Oh, this is just the beginning.
We got to just keep bringing you on, and then as we start putting out some music, man.
Yes.
We'll have to share that with everybody out there.
Yes.
And I'm not sure, you have any ideas? We'll have to talk about that. We decide to cook up maybe something unique.
Yes.
A unique form of music.
Yes.
Create something new, man.
Yes. We're just fusion, right? A fusion between jazz,
hip hop,
guitars, harmony, strings. We bring melodies.
Hi. So
Let's go.
When you're writing, man, are you? What does that just come I mean, I hear melodies musically. I hear things. I have this sense where I can even see things done. My wife thinks I'm crazy, but I always tell her I already see it done.
That's right. You see the end result.
I see the end result exactly,
Yes.
and I can do that with music too. I can kind of hear that how it's gonna sound.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know Jonah's kind of that same way. He's even
Absolutely.
worse than me.
Yeah. And like for me, I write to the beat. So if I hear the music and I hear the song, I start writing to the music.
So
But then I can already picture how it's going to sound before it's put out there. So I'm sure there's a lot of crazy musicians out there that can understand us.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's just that musician ear that you can, see it. So
I've had some writing sessions. Well, actually, no. So I've worked with Jonah on some stuff, and
Nice.
my son Jonah, he has got a few records out, and he's a producer now.
okay.
So he used to be that he would work with producers and he would go in and do vocals or whatever. And now he's producing the records. So he has a different way of doing things. He's like you, he has to have the music first.
Yes.
Yes. Whereas I will, I'll pick up a guitar or I can do play the piano.
Yes.
And then get my ideas that way.
Yes.
But one thing that I feel something. I don't know if it's a spirit or what it is when you're writing music.
Yes.
But I felt this kind of weird energy, and I always wonder what that was. If it was a spirit or
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel that when you write and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just
I don't.
it's hard to express.
Yeah.
But it's just like an energy.
Yeah.
That you feel when you start writing lyrics and you start writing music.
Yeah.
And you become one with the music because what
Sometimes
you're
I
doing.
even makes my hairs on my arms like I feel something.
Yeah, because it's an expression.
Yeah.
A lot of times we may not be able to express ourselves in just a conversation, but music, is how you express yourself.
Yeah.
So vibrations, energies are real.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. So
Well, you got good energy, brother.
hey,
You got the best energy, man.
likewise, brother.
You know,
Likewise.
anytime
Iron sharpens iron.
Anytime I need to be lifted, man, I just hit you up, man, and we lift each other, man.
That's right.
And we're gonna make some music. We're gonna share it
Yes.
with everybody out there.
Yes. As a matter of fact, the song that we did, right after COVID, as soon as you finish hearing this, you're going to see it on our social. So we appreciate it just to get some feedback. How did you like the music, the lyrics? Because we definitely want to do more of it, and so, we appreciate your feedback
check it
and
out.
support, right?
Yeah. Please comment, check it out.
We got my nephew Jonah singing on it too. So
Jonah's singing on it. I'm playing guitars.
yeah,
And we got Tony,
that's right.
spitting his verses on there.
Let's get it.
Yeah, so we're gonna do some more stuff in the future.
Yes, sir.
And we'll do some more. You come back down. We'll break bread and
Oh yeah,
and we'll do the podcast again, man.
that's right.
Where can they follow you at? What's your handle?
Once again,
Instagram.
On Instagram, it's Tony the Broker. Tony _ broker. Tony the Broker. You'll see me right there. Once again, appreciate the support. And my page, again, it's not just about real estate. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
You'll see on my stories anywhere from, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. You'll see motivation. If I see something that I can resonate with, I'll put it in my story, to updates on, economics, on what's going on in the world, interest rates, the housing market. So it's not just about real estate, but it's just about that positive energy. Yeah. So follow me. I'd appreciate it. Follow my brother Corey.
Yeah.
Once again, we're in real estate. We use that as a forms to provide for our families. But at the end of the day, we're just human. We're just us.
That's right.
Being us, making music.
That's it.
So be ready. 2024.
Coming.
Check out what's in store.
Yeah.
Because we'll be knocking at your door.
That's it. You guys have a great week. I'll see you guys next week.
That's right.
Right here, Title Talk with Corey, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all platforms, everywhere podcasts are played. You guys have a blessed one. If you guys need me, you guys know how to reach out. 626-392-7993. Open at Corey Title Rep. Tony, my brother.
That's
We'll do
right.
it again. We'll do it again.
That's right. Support my brother.
Yes,
Support
sir.
my brother. 2024. Let's go.
Let's go. That was good, brother. It's still recording.
You know what? Organic. That's how we do. Yes. Feeling good. That's my nephew. Be ready. Coming soon. That's my favorite song. If you listen to my videos, that's right.
That's right.
Feeling good.
Uh-huh.
That's right. Yep.
Let's go. 2024. Here we come.
Feeling good, baby. We get down, baby. Feel me. Tony Serrano. Corey Velasquez.